Aha. Okay. So, hello everyone. Hello, my Windsor Library folks. This is Denise. I'm the IT librarian. And this is our Bring the Gadgets to the Geek session. Thank you to Danielle for coming on and letting you all know that I was having technical difficulties. I think I have figured it out. Unfortunately, though, the Facebook Live does not want me to share my screen with you. So I was hoping to share with you all some screenshots of our new website. But it does not seem like I'm going to be able to do that again. As I have been like trying to click on everything to get it to work. It will not work because it either let me do this or it will let me do the screen share. So, but that's okay. Okay, so I don't know. Video clipping, I have all this great stuff. Okay. So, hello, Penny. Penny wants to be back on the video with me again. So anyway, so today's session was going to talk about, we were going to chat about our new updates to our website. And sorry about that. So one of the things about working from home with your cats is they love to be on your laptops, of course. Anyway, so one of the things we were going to talk about today were some changes to the websites our website that we've made, where we've included a whole bunch more stuff on our new tech help page. Well, it's not a new page. We had it there before, but we really just had we offer tech help. Please contact us to make an appointment or come to the gadgets and bring your gadgets to the geeks on Wednesday nights. Unfortunately, since we are all staying home, we can't have you bring your gadgets, and we can't do one-on-one appointments with the library being closed. So what we have done is update our website. And on our technical help page, we have included links. Let's see if I can, bring it up on my phone. And maybe that way, there we go. You can see we've included a whole bunch of tutorials. Danielle and I went through and created a good amount of tech tutorials. Here we go. So, and I know this is going to be hard to see because it's a screen, but we have on our tech help website a bunch of tutorials that we created. I created 3 different tutorials for Apple or iPhone or iPad, and one for email basics. And then actually Danielle created the email basics and the Office, Intro to Word, Intro to Excel, and Intro to PowerPoint. Those are all on the website. Further down on that website, if you want more information or you want to try and take some classes or get more tech help or more in-depth tech help, there are links to GCF Learn free classes, Digital Learn, which is supported by the Public Library Association, Tech Boomers, WikiHow, and Tech Support Guide, which are websites that I have accessed in the past and used to find some interesting answers to some interesting questions that we've gotten. So please be sure to check out that part of our webpage. Once again, that's the windsorlibrary.com, and that's under services, and it's our technology help page. Things that we have on there besides, we also have my Cut the Cord presentation. It's all PDF, so you can download that if you're looking for some new, different, or free ways to stream either with or without your library card. you can at least have those. So other things that we were going to talk about today, we were going to talk about digital services like Hoopla and Overdrive. But since I can't share my screen again, that's going to be a little bit difficult. So instead, if you have any questions for me or anything like that, please feel free to post your comment. You can post a question, and I can try and answer it. I think that's working. Anyway, I think the only thing that was not working was the screen sharing. So, unfortunately. So, if anybody does have questions that they want to post, that would be great. Other things that we could cover. Let's see. Last time we covered sanitizing and cleaning your phones. Of course, something everybody should do from time to time anyway. I don't know if anybody has. That's not working either. I don't know if anybody has checked out the new website, has any comments or questions about that. And I probably should mention, if I have your attention, that our curbside pickup is back up and running. We are currently doing curbside pickup at the Wilson branch and the main library. So if you have holds at either library and you get the email notification that your holds are available, you give us a call, depending on where they're being held. Phone numbers are in your email notification. And let us know what time and what day you'll be coming by. We are offering curbside pickup Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. And we'll put your items out on a table out by the front door, and you can come and pick them up from the table. So really happy to have that back, to have curbside pickup back, because we know people are wanting to read materials and watch videos and all that good stuff. So our stuff is there and it's available. And if you want to place holds on anything that the library owns, please feel free to do so. If you find that you can't find something in our catalog that we don't own, please feel free to give us a call. Like I said, we'll be there answering the phones between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, or you can always email windsorlibrary2018@gmail.com. And they'll be able to answer. Well, Danielle or I will be able to answer your questions and help you find your materials. So curbside pickup is back. New technology help site is up. Tutorials are on it. They're all done as PDFs with lots of screenshots. Some good information is available there. So I don't seem to be getting any questions or any comments. I don't know if anybody has any questions or comments for me. But nobody seems to be posting any that I can see. And I can't do the screen share that I was hoping to do. We will be doing another Bring Your Gadgets to the Geeks. We're going to be doing that on May 19th. That will be an afternoon session, 2:00 in the afternoon. Hopefully that will either this will let me record something and I can share a recording with you of the Hoopla and the Overdrive, or we'll have some other questions and I can answer them for you that way. So I don't know if anybody is. Aha, I have a question. Hello, Judy. Judy has a problem with Hoopla. Every time she tries to borrow something, it says her password doesn't match her email. So she changes it and it doesn't save it. Aha, that's not saving your password. Judy, I'm assuming you're having to change your password every single time you log into Hoopla. If you can you can either send an email to me or to the Windsor Library 2018 at gmail.com, or you can send it to me at ricotta at townofwindsorct.com with your library card number and your email address. And I can log into the admin side of Hoopla, and I can clear the password and maybe start it all over for you. And then we can get it all, hopefully that will like reset it, reboot it, and we'll get it fixed. So if you can just send me an email with the email address that you're using for Hoopla and your library card number, I can get that fixed when I am done with the Facebook Live, and hopefully we'll get you back up and running. So I don't know if anybody else had any other questions or comments or anything else that I can tell you about today. What else can we talk about today? Curbside Pickup is back. Our technology help site is updated. We've also made some changes to our unique materials website, web part of the webpage. Different things that we circulate that you may not have known about, like our leap pads, and I know some people know about tote bags, that we do check out bags, things like that. So there's a long list of fun things there. I don't see any other questions. So I don't know if anybody else. Oh, there is more. There's another question. Okay, so Melissa is asking, anytime that you try to check out something from Hoopla, it is always showing not available. Not sure what to do. That is definitely unusual because the beauty of Hoopla is that it should be simultaneous use. So, so if you go to check something out, it should just check out automatically, unless. So Melissa, my question would be, if you have the right library connected to your library card, because Hoopla doesn't automatically know the difference between a Windsor library card and a Bloomfield library card. And depending on where you live in Windsor, sometimes location services are enabled and it will pick up the library closest to you. Myself, I live in South Windsor, but I am closer to the Ellington Library, so that comes up top of my list. So I had to choose. I had to make sure that both the my library card number and the South Windsor Library were in my settings. And once it did that, then then you should be able to check out any items. So if you can change that yourself, I would double check in your Hoopla settings that you have the Windsor Library. And then if that doesn't work, then you can also send an email to windsorlibrary2018 at gmail.com with your email address that you use for Hoopla and your library card, and we can always clear it up from the admin side as well, because we definitely want to make sure we get everybody using their Hoopla, because it's a great service to have. We do use it here in my house. We use it a lot with our Amazon enabled devices. I talked about that at the last Geek session, that we have Amazon enabled devices connected to my Hoopla account. We also have a Roku that's connected to it, so we could watch videos, but we mostly use it for audiobooks and music. So it's a fun service to have for that. So I hope that that answers both of the questions. Like I said, I was hoping to share some screenshots with the Facebook Live, but it does not seem to want to let me do that. Another thing that you can always check, there is a help section on Hoopla. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, when you log on to Hoopla on your computer, it's a little easier to see. There's a tiny little menu at the bottom, and there is a help section. They do have a ton of FAQs about Hoopla itself, about using kids modes, about using any kind of device, whether or not you can use it with a Kindle. It does work with Kindles. It does not work with Paperwhites. That kind of stuff is all listed there on their website. So it's actually a really good help site for with Hoopla. So. Oops, that went through. There we go. Anyway. So I don't know if anybody had any other questions. We could talk about Hoopla, or we could talk about Overdrive. We could talk about, we don't have to talk about library stuff. We could talk about other technology stuff, anything to do with phones or tablets or Zoom or any other services that you're using to connect to family. We've been spending our dinners with Facebook Messenger kids and my nephews, which is a lot of fun. And it does make the house noisy, but it's still fun to have everyone around the dinner table, even if we're not all eating the same meal or together. So. I don't see any more questions. I have a feeling this session might be a little shorter than the last one. So. Has any other questions, or if there's, or if I am still having technical difficulties, which could be happening. It tells me I'm live, so hopefully that's true. So, I see that people are watching, I think, but if nobody else has any other questions, or if you can't hear me, I'm not sure. Maybe that's what the problem is. But I think I'll give it a couple more minutes because we haven't been on for that long. It's not quite 7:30. I hope I was able to help some folks anyway. And if not, you can always send us an email, windsorlibrary2018@gmail.com, or you can reach me directly at ricotta, RICOTTA, at townofwindsorct.com. And we'll do our best to get questions answered and hopefully get our Hoopla working as well for everyone. Don't forget about the Tech Hub website, and don't forget about the Curbside Pickup. I hope you all are enjoying this beautiful weather. I know today was a little bit chilly, but everything is looking really, really green. And that's always nice to see too. So sometimes it's nice to put away the screens and get outside when the weather's good too. So, but I think that is all for me tonight because it doesn't seem like anybody else has any other questions for me. Um, so I hope that this was helpful for you all, and that if it wasn't, that you'll reach out to us, and we'll try it again on May 19th. May 19th section. The May 19th session is actually at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And if this works again, we'll do it with Facebook Live. If not, maybe we'll move it over to a different platform where we can do some better screen sharing, like Zoom or one of those. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope I will see more folks around town shortly. Okay. Thanks to everybody, and have a good night.